Alright guys, what's up? Alright, so it's been a fun couple of nights. It feels like it was more than one night last night. That was a lot of fun. So tonight I'm going to be focused completely on just getting Revulsion stuff in place. Now I have everything as far as the auto map, actors, lights, meshes, all loading correctly now in the editor, but the most important thing that I need to get, other than volumes and stuff like that, the rest of it's gonna just kind of fall into place tonight. So there's a few other things that I need to get in place. So one of the things that I briefly talked about in one of the last two updates is a new death mechanic. Um, and I think I figured it out. I think I know what'll be a really good death mechanic for the game and for Revulsion 1 and Revulsion 2. Now you'll also notice too here that um, the new maps, the custom levels are going to have standard find key open door gameplay that I think is a lot better. I mean, I tried to do something different with the power crystals, but the power crystals are just kind of annoying. Like, it's probably would have been better just for me to have stuck to the old formula, which is fine. So when you pick up the keys, you'll notice on the right side of the screen. Oh shit, you can't see it because my fucking head's in the way. That sucks. Hold on a second. There, do you see it now? So okay, so when maybe you'll see the other two because they're higher up. There's the other one. All right, so one second. So this is what it looks like if you have all three of the keys for the map that you're currently playing on. They'll follow a similar structure to standard Doom maps. In other words, it's just one map you play through, you beat the level, and then the next one appears in the fast travel menu, and then it just keeps kind of going. I don't know if there's going to be more than one fast travel node per map, but I might actually set it up in such a way where it remembers the last fast travel node that you used. So there can be like two or three fast travel nodes in a single level, and some of the maps can be bigger than others, and stuff like that. Um, so that kind of thing is kind of figured out. I think it should flow pretty well. It shouldn't be too bad. Let me get my face back. Okay, um, so it's following a more standard formula with the new maps, and I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be better. I just feel like it's gonna feel a lot better, just in every way. Like, let's see what else. I might spruce up the graphics a little bit more on these. But I want them to be noticeable, something that you see right away. I want to draw the eye. What else? Okay, so the death mechanic. So here's how the death mechanic's gonna work. When your health reaches 0, you'll have an additional health bar that appears at the center of the screen, like underneath. Kind of similar to, it's very much like Borderlands. Basically, to the TLDR version of this is that I'm basically going to add the Borderlands um, health mechanic. Now, when you're downed, it'll force you into like a crouch. You'll be crouching, like a crouch state by default. And what'll happen is, yeah, you're obviously while you're crouched, your movement is slowed greatly and all of that. While you're in this state, everything will slow down. You'll go into like a slow down mode. So, it's kind of like a little bit like the time lapse ability. Now, when you press the space bar, it'll pump your health a certain amount, and you can keep pumping to kind of revive yourself. Now, if there's monsters, keep in mind though, if you're in this state, you're more vulnerable. Basically, monsters can just tear you apart while you're like moving slowly and everything's in slow motion. Monsters, anything that you kill might regenerate your health. Um, so basically, you end up in this sort of like really desperate mode where your goal at that point in time is to press the spacebar and kind of recover, or you have the option if you press like the tab key, which normally brings up your inventory and stuff. If you press tab, it'll you can consume a raw animus in this state, and the raw animus will like instantly just boost you right up, like you know, um, maybe not full, but like nearly full. It just gives you like a huge chunk of your health back, just boom, right then and there, and then you can continue going, almost as though nothing happened, like you didn't actually die. So, so that'll be kind of how it works. The only thing is, though, is if you take too much damage in this state, like if you fall in the lava or something like that, there's no way it'll actually trigger because you'll already be dead. So basically, it adds like a buffer to make it so that it doesn't just instantly throw you into a fucking black screen of death. You died. You know what I mean? It's not just like you instantly died. It's more like now you have a chance to fight back. Now like if one bullet caught you in the foot at an awkward moment and like did just a little bit too much damage, it's not like you died instantly. It's more like now you have a kind of a chance to like, oh shit, and pull back and get into a safer spot, maybe like jump up, or anyway you can't jump in this state because pressing the jump key pumps your health back up like 20 points, 20 points, 20 points. um so that'll be the new death, the new death mechanic. And I think that honestly, I think that that's something I probably should have done all along, because one of the things I like about the death mechanic is that it adds urgency, and it gives you a chance to kind of understand that you're about to die. So you're like, oh no, no, I don't want to. One of the things about Revulsion right now is like, it's just like, you died. It's like, you fucking died. You just died. You're like, you can't get out of this. There's no way around it. Like, it's like if one tiny piece, like pixel of bullet, like touches you when you're just a little bit too low, it's like you died. And then it just loads you back, and then everything respawns, and you have a chance to go grab your in the hardest difficulty. You have one chance to get your shit back. um but in normal difficulty that doesn't happen. uh Personally, I'm going to be testing and doing everything in the hardest difficulty because I think the depraved mode is uh, is cooler. But that's just me. That's just me. But or maybe it's not just me. I'm pretty sure Sumo Wish will probably be playing it on the hardest. So yeah, like okay, that's the new death mechanic and everything like that. I think that covers everything that I'm getting into place. I'm scheduling the sale as well tonight, so there's going to be there's going to be a sale. It'll be a pretty significant sale. Yeah, and I'm just going to keep plugging away at this editor until I can make until it makes maps that look like the final maps, and then I'm just gonna go fucking all in on just like building an episode for the game and getting things further finalized, like, and everything like that. And I know probably a lot of people are probably like, well, why are you still putting resources into the first game? Is because working on the first game further right now is helping me develop the tools for the next project, which is down the line. So it's not like I'm wasting resources or anything like that. I'm I'm well, I mean, I don't know. I hope that people can actually start enjoying it more. I hope that everybody likes what's going to be happening to this. Like, it's not just some fucking project that I threw up there for whatever reason, like just to make money. This is a something that I really, really, honestly enjoy and want to actually try and get as good as possible. This is not just some, fucking, um, I don't know. I guess you guys know what I'm talking about. It's definitely something that I want to keep up there. Hopefully, with the death mechanic and everything like that, that'll get more attention, and then the level editor and all that will help me just continue doing this, because one of the things that I want to do in the first person space, I do have an overall goal, and that is I want a chunk of the indie game first person shooter sector. I want this, you know what I mean? Like, I wanna have a chunk of this be me, not just some game that I threw out there or anything like that. I want to own, you know, a little bit of this space. I want a slice of the pie. I want this to be something where it's like that. This is one of the things. This is one of the parts of the bigger puzzle. You know what I mean? Like, um, I want to own this. You know what I mean? So that is my goal, and I mean, I am working towards it right now. I have a divine goal, and if you like the way things are going right now, please support me because I'm not gonna just like disappear. All right. So anyway, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to kill a grenadier and call it a night. Okay, so I'm gonna be working on Revulsion tonight. So all right, take it easy, guys.